What's up, NASCAR 15 fans? David Land here, and welcome to the Coke 600. The preparations, however, will start with me explaining a joke on the back of my car. Apparently, people may have thought that I was trying to promote Buddhism by putting our Lord and Savior, Buddy, on the back of my car. No, it's a reference to my favorite driver, Buddy Lazier. Goodness gracious, people. Lighten up. Lighten up. And I'm also not trying to get you to convert to Buddhism. So, anyway, I just feel like I had to address that because there was some confusion in the comment section. Anyway, the driver's standing since we ran the All-Star race, and that was a non-points race, has not been very good, looking as we've run 3 races back-to-back-to-back with no better finish than 41st. So that's not good, and it's meant we were 26th in the points with Jimmy Johnson leading. We're going to have to put some good points finishes together here. Even though I think we're locked into the chase with our win, it would be nice to get another one at the Coke 600. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at the starting grid, how we will roll off for the Coca-Cola 600. So very quickly, taking a look at the starting grid, Jeff Gordon will be on the pole position, Brad Keselowski will be second. Going down through the rest of the field, take a look at where your favorite driver is starting. And where am I starting? 33rd, which is appropriate considering the day that the Coke 600 takes upon is the same day as the Indianapolis 500, and I would have qualified for that race in the 33rd position. So that's nice. I would have qualified for either races. And J.J. Yaley bringing up the rear of the field. So we're coming from 33rd on Memorial Day. It may be a sign. Let's see if we can take a victory in the Coca-Cola 600.
It's stock car racing's longest night. Welcome to the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte. I'm Mike Joy alongside Darrell Waltrip.
Mike, this is the longest race we have all year long. It's 600 miles. It's grueling. It wears you and your car out. It's just the team. Everybody has to get involved to be able to win this race. This is the toughest race on the circuit.
Joey Logano has the best average finish here. Jimmy Johnson 6 wins, Jeff Gordon's 5. Who are you picking?
Well, I like the way it came down last year, between Kevin Harvick and Dale Jr. Harvick won. Got to get good gas mileage. Just ask Dale Jr.
Right, Darrell. At Charlotte, the nighttime is the right time. Here we go.
Well, if it wasn't any more obvious that the dialogue was probably recorded in late 2011, then that was it. So here we go. Ready to start behind the Doji Doge. I believe we've got 80 laps of competition today. And we are racing, or spinning tires, at the Coke 600, as you hear Darrell Waltrip give his insightful analysis of the situation. And we are underway at Charlotte. So, under the lights.
Nice pass, man. Keep working.
I worked with my car in the second practice session, trying to get it to work a little bit better. And I think I got it a little bit better than qualifying. I was actually able to outdo both my best qualifying and best practice speed. So I'm feeling fairly confident for today. At least I have a car that I feel comfortable with here for the end of for this race. We'll see how it does over the long run. That's the only thing I didn't really get to test out. Oh my goodness. David Gilliland trying his darndest to wreck me as I try my darndest to wreck Paul Menard, and that is just not working out. Okay. Well, I was catching that pack up ahead, but this whole group here has decided to race me extremely hard, though I do appreciate versus NASCAR Heat the fact that I can actually run on the outside of cars in this game through the tri-oval there, or the dog leg, whatever you prefer, without getting run into. But we are back to 41st place, which isn't amazing. It was possible, and I say possible because you never can know, and I don't remember the last time I even raced in at this track in NASCAR 15. It's possible that we'll get the gas mileage we usually get at the rest of the other tracks on the schedule. If that's the case, we should be moving up towards the front here later on in the night. So let's see, as we still got Paul Menard just behind us. I had to get really close to the wall there on the exit of 2. And now into turn 3 around the outside, really running that Larson line up there right next to the wall, as you saw, just showing the shadow of the car on that yellow pavement, or that yellow safer barrier. Still can't quite get to the, oops, that's a little too high.
Leader 6 seconds ahead.
That's the Larson who's running in second place after a green-white checker line. And that's not too good. And we've torn the side of the car off, which is, again, also not good. But it looks like there's guys going real slow. Well, I'm going real slow too through 3 and 4 as the tires begin to wear. Already up to lap 6. Almost an eighth of the way through the race. The endurance race of stock car racing. Because 100 extra miles in Charlotte is totally necessary. But I'm still seeing that pack just up in front. I've got to change my line a little bit though because of that. The car washing out at the exit of the corner. I think maybe if I can run that high line again, I think that might be a little bit better, but obviously 42nd place is not the best place to be. Oh, that's a little too high.
First is in front by 8 seconds.
That was way too high, damaged the car. And now I'm just going to settle in and try to run consistent lap times rather than try to put on a show.
Looking low.
Oh, good.
Yep, caution's out.
There's a
Roll out
wall
the throttle,
glitch.
buddy.
And the Charlotte wall grabs out and flings me across the track.
Here we go.
All right, coming into the pits, doing a lot of repair work, 4 tires, fuel, taking wedge out, but also taking grill tape off to hopefully loosen the car up just a little bit and balance it out at the same time. And we'll get back out there and see if we can do a hard reset on this race. So everybody pitted under that yellow, so essentially just the race is restarting. I guess you could call that segment 1 of this race. And hopefully the car will be a little bit better here on this start.
Nobody's going to make it easy for us today,
And
buddy.
we're back to green flag
The leader's
racing
4 seconds in front.
here at Charlotte. And already underneath Chase Elliott, trying to get there. Oh, a little too much there. And through 1 and 2.
Clear right.
Car feels nice on new tires. Don't wall glitch again. Thank you. Thought I was going to wall glitch immediately. Now let's see what we can do here in 3 and 4, where I think the AI cars are going to do exactly what they just did visually. Which is hold each other up significantly. Now, can we get a run here through the dog leg? Unfortunately, it's not like Atlanta where they all slowed down. They're flat out through there.
Looks really good right here.
Into turn 1 once
We're on the
again.
high side.
We've cleared Chase Elliott, which is an improvement. We've actually passed the car rather than get past. And I did notice by the end of the fuel and tire stint, the field really spreads out. So as long as I can survive to kind of the end of this stint, I think we'll be really good. But that was a very powerful move there to the inside of Bobby Labonte. He just pulled around him. Tony Stewart leads the race. He's pretty good on Memorial Day.
Watch your rear.
But I don't know if he's really ever been good in the Coke 600. I think the days he was in his prime, oops, as we hit the wall, were the days he also did the Indy double. So I don't think he was 100% coming into the Coke 600 when he maybe could have won it. But then again, maybe he has won this race and I'm an idiot, and the comment section will let me know how stupid I am.
There's a 5-second gap.
But I'm pretty sure Tony Stewart never won the Coke 600. People like Casey Mears have won the Coke 600, but I don't think Tony Stewart ever did. Now we get down into the corner. 1 and 2. Trying to chase down Ryan Newman. And we're just not there right now. I would like to break up into the top 40 to at least kind of pretend that I'm, you know, performing well in a modern day NASCAR race where there are not 3 extra positions. And we're making our move on J.J. Yaley. Side by side with him.
Come on, man, keep that momentum.
And into the corner we go again. Side by side. Is Yaley going to hang it around the outside? I got a little bit of understeer. He gets into the wall. Yeah, that's not exactly how I wanted to pull that off. So we'll try again here in turn 1. Or turn 3.
Leader 6 seconds ahead.
I can't tell you how many times I've done that in a video. It's called turn 3, turn 1.
Right's clear.
It's all the same to me. It's just a corner. You got to take it as fast as you can. And into the 1. one. This is actually turn one this time. I started on the wall and I hit the wall. Wow. Second lap in a row I've had contact with JJ Yaley. But the first lap in a row I've had contact with Bobby Labonte. So it seems like I'm really good in 3 and 4, but I'm struggling in 1 and 2 for whatever reason. I think it's maybe because I'm taking too much speed into the first turn. Yes, the first turn. Easy for me to remember. So let's see if we can lift off a bit more early. Well, I made the corner, but Bobby Labonte got underneath me. So I don't know how much better I actually took that corner from the previous couple laps. Let's see if we can get once again around Bobby Labonte as I brake the car into the corner. Underneath Bobby Labonte, that's going to be a slide job on him. And now let's see if we can drive smart here and get around Yaley in turn 1.
Keep rolling, keep rolling.
So lift off early. And he's going to drive around the outside. I'm going to keep it tight to the bottom.
Right's all clear, bud.
And it wasn't a bad corner. I think I'll be much better in 3 and 4 as I have to block Labonte there. Yes. And around JJ Yaley. Finally back up into 40th.
Eyeside's clear.
So now we can set sail and try to catch Michael Annett with half a fuel tank to go. We had to block the brakes up into 1.
Car closing on the inside.
Here comes Yaley and Labonte. It's a 3-wide battle. Oh boy. So that could crash off of turn 2. I was really lucky not to get knocked out of the race there. I saw the engine go red, but JJ Yaley might have been knocked out. I'm not sure yet. This is going to be a long stop for repairs. I'm also adding some tape to the grill to try to cure a little bit of that understeer off of turn 2. So 2 cars stayed out on that sequence. It was JJ Yaley, or excuse me, Cole Witt and Joey Logano. Logano leads the race. Cole Witt on the outside. So 2 cars on old tires coming back to the restart here. And we're ready to go. And we're away. Racing again at Charlotte. I just did not get a good restart there. Spun the tires. But at least we'll have a clear track heading into turn 1, so we'll be able to choose our line and see how the car works now that I've added a little bit of front downforce. We're still getting into the wall up there, which is not spectacular. Maybe it'll be better in 3 and 4. There is a crash happening up there, and somehow they crashed, but they didn't crash. But they're going to all slow down. I'm going to make some big moves to the inside, break up into that top 40. I've been trying to for the majority of this race.
Car inside, just looking.
The car is understeering just a little bit through the corner. Bounce off the wall, bounce off of Elliott.
Both sides clear.
Into turn 3.
Coming on the inside.
And come on, car, come on. Boom, into the wall goes Ryan Newman, but he keeps it going. Somehow we're back to 40 seconds. How the heck did that happen? I felt like I passed like 100 cars, and then turns out I didn't pass 100
on the bottom,
cars.
3 back. 3 back.
Ooh, but the car gripped up there. That was good. Now maybe we can get off this corner here and get down the back straightaway fast enough to actually get some guys here.
Car 3 back.
Internal 3 once again. Car is just a little bit very loose.
Car on the bottom, 3 back.
And once again, wall contact.
Car approaching your rear.
It'll be nice, I think, when those 2 in front have to come into the pits, though, because I think it's really going to cause some havoc, which might actually help me out significantly. Boom, into the wall again.
Clear down low.
Big draft behind Ryan Newman. Get into the wall.
Smooth, calm. 10-4. Clear on the inside.
Good grief. Alright, still nobody coming into the pits, so I guess we'll have to stay out and see what happens. And I think we're getting our first round of pit stops as everybody's coming in.
You made up 4/10 on the guy in front.
At least half the field is
Nobody's
there.
gonna pull over and make it easy for us today.
So now the strategy game starts. Who is going to have the right strategy for this race? And I'm hoping it goes green. Or if it doesn't go green, I will be staying out on... Oh,
caution's out. Back her
good
down.
God. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. What a horrible accident. And just one of the worst crashes I have ever seen. By God. By God. He killed him. He killed him. You know, it's amazing. That crash didn't take my car out of the race, but that little dinky crash at Kansas did. Well, clearly, after going side over side, end over end on the back straightaway, Ricky Bobby style, we really gotta get this thing repaired here. I just realized, I mean, that was literally Ricky Bobby. I'm surprised we didn't get an Applebee's ad in there. But we're about to go green here. Everybody's back on the lead lap, I think. So again, I guess that's segment 2. And we're ready to go back to green for the final segment.
We've been here before, buddy. Come on, let's pick it up.
And we're racing once again here at Charlotte. I think this is the first time since the initial green flag that I've started on the outside,
By 3 seconds.
which is interesting. Josh Wise is leading the race. I think a few cars stayed out on track for some reason that I can't fathom at the moment. We actually pulled around the outside of Cole Witt there.
Low side's clear.
Not bad at all. And now it's going to be one of those choose your poison here, because I'm not sure what lane is actually going to move properly. And we're just sliding just a little bit off of the corner. Get that big draft off of Joey Logano. Oh boy, cars are slowing down.
Got one working the top.
And that
Fight back, man.
wrecked me.
Fight back.
So Joey Logano just braked in the middle of the straightaway, and that's what took me out. And once again, I'll have to pit.
Ready, guys. Let's hustle here.
Okay, right side tires only, splash of fuel, and repairs. That's what we're doing to get this thing back in the race.
Nice bit.
All right,
Okay,
starting
go get it,
last
man. We're
again.
still one of the
That
fastest
car
cars
is
out
looking
there.
very
Keep hitting
sad
your
from the
mark.
front. And the
Still
literal
starting the tail of the
Ricky
field.
Bobby race continues, as we've now got 41 laps complete, right at halfway. So if this much action has happened in the first half of the race, I can't imagine
let's
what's going to
go.
happen in the
Gotta step it
second.
up.
So here we go. Back to the
First is in
green,
front by 8 seconds.
and immediately get wheel spin and lose the pack. I'm now driving methodically around Michael
Keep a
Waltrip,
good pace. You're doing great.
just slowly but
all
surely
clear,
starting to claw my way back into contention here. If you can call 40th place and losing to 41st
First is
contention,
in front
but
by 8 seconds.
as soon as people start peeling off into the pits, I think you're going to see the complexion of
Clear
this
on the
race
left.
finally change. If I can
On
just
the bottom,
keep the
one
car
back.
from wall glitching
Clear left.
when the pit stops actually begin. As you can see, a car
Clear
coming
left
into the
side.
pits there. I think it may have been David Gilliland.
30 to go. 3-0.
You can hear the spotter, 30 laps to go. So probably 2 more
Far
stops.
inside, trying to get to your corner.
I doubt we'll be able to
Left
make it
side's
in
clear.
one more, but you never know. As we drive down here in turn 3 once again, they're 3 wide up in front. I can see the pack
Car in front's heading
forming,
to
and
the
there
pit.
are lots of cars coming into the pits this time by, so the sequence is beginning, and I
Nice
thought I
pass.
saw a crash up there. There was plenty of smoke, but we've gotten around Regan Smith.
Clear on the
I
outside.
guess there was no fire where that smoke
On
was.
your rear.
Now we heading
Looking
off
high.
into turn 1.
One outside.
And there goes Smith trying to drive around the outside.
Car
He
outside.
got into the wall. Thank God he didn't wall glitch, because that would have been
Car outside. At
an
your door.
absolutely monumental accident for me. And now we've got to
Clear
kind
high.
of stay in the high line here just a little bit to not get held up by these guys coming into the
Come on, let's
pits.
do this now. It's time to
And
go
we're
to
going
work.
to get a good run
You
on
got
Cole
this.
Witt there.
Nice work, man.
Around him we go.
High side's clear.
And we have worked our way
Car
up
two
into
back.
the teens now.
Watch your mirror. He's coming up fast.
16th position. And we still got plenty of fuel on board.
Car one back.
Thank God that didn't wall glitch. Every time I get up towards that wall, I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
Got one behind you.
So here's gonna be some issues,
Car in front's heading to the pit.
and we were able to get through
That's
there
better.
pretty
Come on,
easily.
Close that gap, buddy.
Now we're
Clear on the
battling with
left.
Ryan Newman up here. Can we get around Newman down into turn 1?
Go to the low
A
side.
little bit of contact there, a little
Clear on the high side.
argy-bargy. We got 4 cars to go. Almirola's the leader. Gordon in a white car, which may be Brad Keselowski. I can't quite tell from here. Those are the 2 cars that started on
3
the
back.
front
Coming
row.
low.
It might tell you something about the ability to pass on this track. Oh yeah, it's definitely the two cars from the front row. So we take the lead at Charlotte, as I expected we would when the pit sequence finally kind of cycled through. So now in clean air, which we haven't had all day, we've always been behind the pack.
Really concerned about your fuel.
No, I think we're good. I think we're good for at least another lap, maybe two if I really stretch it here. So let's see, up a little fast into turn 3 there. And around turn 4.
Keep digging, buddy. It's not over yet.
Crossing the line.
Coming in this time.
And do I agree with that assumption? Yes, I do, because I think this is now the time to come into the pits, as there are still cars in the pits, actually, cars exiting just ahead of me. If I can get really fast into the pits here, I think we're going to be real good. We're going to be in really good shape. So slowing down, try not to slow down too much though, because of course you can screw up doing this, and into the pits we go. Okay, straightforward stop, 4 tires and fuel. It can't get much more simple than that. Hopefully the pit crew can go fast here. I know the pit stop delta is probably not in our favor to really make up a lot of positions on this one. Come on, come on, come on, pit crew. There we go. Out of the pits. Hopefully we don't wheel spin too bad.
Great stop, guys. In and out.
Come out of
It's
the pits.
all up to you now, buddy.
Okay, let's
We're
get back in that
out.
rhythm.
A
Let's go
little
get these
bit of
boys.
wheel spin there.
That's not cool. The leader is 4 seconds
I guess
in
the
front.
spotter did not like the fact that I burned out a little bit there.
Outside.
Oh boy,
Clear up top. Whoa, don't let her get away.
Yeah.
Yellow flag.
That was my fault. My fault. Yeah, I went out on the track too early, got hit by Chase Elliott, and it caused a big crash that you can't see. The good thing about
here
that
we go.
though, is the fact that I could stay out because I didn't have any damage or anything. So despite the fact that I brought the yellow, a lot of cars pitted behind me. So we'll start 19th mid-pack here, and here we go. Ready to race again here at Charlotte.
Okay, let's go. We gotta step it up. Cover your outside.
And we're underway.
Car outside.
Trying to feather the throttle there,
Driver
minimize
first,
the
2
wheel
seconds
spin.
ahead.
I think I
Doing
did
an
about
awesome
as
job
good a
today,
job
buddy.
as I could have, considering the circumstances, and we are green
Go up high.
and racing. Now, got the 26 underneath me. Jeb Burton.
Car
I
2 back.
think we should be able to pass him here into
Good
turn
high.
3. We're always better into turn 3.
Watch your inside.
There we go. Nicely done by me, if I do say so myself. We actually do have
Car
fresher
outside.
tires than the
Trying to
rest of
get
these
to your
guys,
corner.
too.
Good job. Really good.
So
Come on, man.
here come the overtakes as we lift off the
outside.
throttle. Here, driver into turn 1.
Go high.
Not a big deal at cold width going
Clear up
underneath.
high. He's right on you.
And side by side is Danica Patrick
Watch your
underneath there.
Car tucked in
Cold
behind you.
width just ahead.
Still right behind you.
Gotta be so
He's still on
careful
you.
there.
You're clear.
And going around the outside again. Just keeping Danica behind me. Just keeping Danica behind me.
Okay, 20 to go.
20 laps to go. You think I can stretch the fuel? Probably not.
Car closing
But
on
you
the
never
inside.
know. Oh boy.
Check your inside.
What was Jimmy
Coming
doing
on the
down there?
outside. Closing up
That was
top.
4 wide.
Move down
Feels
low.
like Talladega.
Looking high.
I guess this is kind of the Talladega Nights race because of my
You're doing
seeing
it
baby
today.
Jesus there going wall glitched.
Got a car behind.
Wall glitch city.
Come on, let's get
So now I
past.
got to get back up here. The car feels much better when we're actually in traffic. Oh,
Looking
you
inside.
wouldn't be able to tell
The
from
leader's
that,
4
but
seconds in front.
it does.
He's coming high.
So many cars have been in the outside
They're all
walls.
left.
If you can look on the right side of their cars, as everybody is missing every bit of paint on
Check
the
your
right
outside.
side. McFlurry is right behind.
Looking low.
Allgaier
Come on,
gets
buddy,
up
gotta
into
work
the
that money.
wall. Big draft by Numa.
Car on your rear.
Come on, car. Come on.
Car right
You know
behind
I'm
you.
fast. Oh,
One back.
boy.
Coming low. He's coming on the inside.
Get out of the wall.
Car approaching low.
That unfortunately
One
damaged
down
the
low.
car too, which is kind of
Stay
annoying.
up top.
That's the thing that's so annoying about this game, is that they pack race at every track.
The leader is 6
And
seconds
it doesn't
ahead.
matter. You lose. You
Car
have to
inside,
get
just
off the
looking.
throttle. You lose 20 positions immediately because the cars are running so close together the whole time.
Left side's clear.
Virtually no separation.
Got a
Now
car
we gotta
low.
go around the outside of
Car on the bottom.
Champ
one
Car
back.
superstar Michael McDowell.
Clear left.
Looked like somebody bottomed out really badly there.
Car
Might have been
underneath.
Kyle Busch.
Stay high.
Here we go, underneath McDowell.
Car
That's a
inside
big
you.
run on him, almost 200 miles an hour down
Keep
into the
digging.
third turn at Charlotte.
Clear right.
And now we got to start trying to make that ground back up that we lost by screwing around with Jimmy Johnson. We're about halfway through the fuel run here, so it's not going to be.
Looking low.
I don't think we're going to be able to stretch the
Left
fuel
side's
on this
clear.
one. Even if we had pitted under our own yellow
Okay,
that we
behind you.
caused, I don't think we'd be able to make it.
Car closing on the inside.
So here we go. Cars seem to be going very slow there. But I think it was just because I got such a good entrance and a few guys. Well, no, there was a car coming in. Okay. I was about to say they were really, really slow for where they were running. Once again in turn
Car
one.
inside, trying to get to your
Into
corner.
turn one.
He's
English
coming on the inside.
can be spoken by me. It's just it's my second language. My first language is gobbledygook, and I can't, really speak English all that well sometimes. You just
Closing on the
start
bottom.
talking bad English, and you start going.
Gotta just be smooth.
This is what happens when
calm,
you
10-4.
have such
We
a
got this,
long,
buddy.
bloody race,
Car in front's heading
as
to
your
the
brain
pit.
starts turning to mush. And that is McFlurry going very
Stay
slow
up.
there.
Car approaching
Thankfully,
low.
I did not run into him.
Car at your door. Down low.
For
at
some
your door.
reason, Brian Vickers.
on the
Oh
bottom.
boy,
Put it on the left.
that was close.
Watch your
That was
outside.
close.
Car approaching high.
Thankfully, I did not get wall glitched. And I didn't get taken out. But that time,
Coming low.
I hit the wall. Because Brian Vickers was slow in the
You're
dog
right on
leg.
you.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Leaders, 10 seconds
Oh,
ahead. You're waving the yellow. Caution's out.
well, look at this. You don't turn right on an oval, kids, and this is why. Because Chase Elliott's going to get launched into the catch fence.
We practice. Let's do this.
Just as you would imagine, virtually everybody came into the pits, so it's pretty much a hard reset. Everybody on the same strategy once again, and the race is coming down to this.
Good job, guys.
Okay,
Great teamwork.
JJ Yaley actually
Okay, go
stayed
get it,
out,
man. We're
so
still one of the fastest
Yaley
cars
is the
out there.
leader.
Keep hitting your mark.
Not sure why he stayed out, but whatever. Ready to get back to the green once again here at Charlotte Motor Speedway with 10 laps to go. Green is coming. There it
Nobody's
is.
going to make it easy for us today, buddy.
And the
Closing
wheel
up
spin
top.
is
7 seconds
awful.
ahead to the lead car.
so bad, in fact, I
Clear right
probably should have
side.
intentionally spun out there. But oh well. Yaley leads the Coke 600. Will he win it? Let's find out. No, Yaley pitted because of course he did, but we've caught up to the back of the field, so hopefully we can actually do better than 40th. Or
There's
better
5 second
than
gap between you and the leader.
better than what we're doing right now. I would appreciate that. We'll have to wait and see as we lift off into turn
That's a full
number
second you made up on the driver in
one.
front. Way to go, buddy.
I did it again. I called it turn number
Clear
one.
up top.
It's really turn 3. That was a pass, but it wasn't for position. Because of course it
9 to
wasn't.
go.
Why on earth would the game let me pass a car that I'm actually racing for position? I have to be real careful here. Turn 2 is just such a difficult corner. The exit is so bad. Somebody got up into the wall. You saw the scrape there. Now, which side am I going to... That was the bad side to
side.
take. It
Inside's
just
clear.
got blocked both ways by Annette and Reagan. But can we get underneath the chicken tenders car
8 to
and the
go.
threat at the same time? Yes, we can. Around
On
we
your
go.
bumper. Car outside.
So,
Trying to get to your
and we're
corner.
gonna get split through turn 3, maybe. Gotta
We
keep
got
it
this,
off
buddy.
the wall there. Yes, we kept
Clear
it off
left
the wall,
side.
but the tenders car got back around us. 3 chicken tenders, taters, and gravy.
You're good low.
I'll throw in a cookie.
We gotta go to
and a
work
big
now.
old.
We gotta
Oh
go
wait,
to work.
no, I screwed that up. Oh well. All right. Can we get around these fellers up here?
7 to go.
Guys that I feel like I've been racing
Right's clear.
my whole life.
Watch
This
your
is the
rear.
longest race that has ever
Check your inside.
been. Oh God,
Go
really?
up top. Caution is out.
Well, yep, that's the same angle we saw, and David Reagan just done turned me. Okay, repairs and right sides, that's it. We're going to get back out and run fast.
Nice pit stop right there.
All
just
right,
like we
starting in
practiced.
42nd
doing great, buddy. That pit stop will make all the
position,
difference.
41st, somewhere around there. Behind the chicken tenders car. Waiting for the green flag to come back out. And we are racing
We've been
once
here
again.
before, buddy. Come on, let's pick it up.
And
7
this
seconds ahead to the
time,
lead car.
I get a good restart.
3 wide, 2 high.
And I make
keep
up
rolling, keep rolling.
quite a few positions, actually.
Nicely done, man.
And underneath Clint Boyer as well.
Keep it low, keep it low.
All right.
Car 1 back.
Momentum.
Car outside. Past your
Oh,
door.
no, no, no,
Inside.
no, no, no. All right. All right. We didn't lose too
Clear
many
out low.
positions doing that. Participating in those shenanigans.
Outside.
And I think we've still got a good shot here with 4 laps
Car
to go
outside you.
to gain some positions. Now, are people going to get slowed up
outside.
here? There was a
Back your
car on the
door.
wall up there. It was Brian Vickers.
1 outside.
And we just got...
Looking inside.
Good Lord.
Car outside.
And that's inevitable.
Inside. The leader's
And I
4
better
seconds
spin
in
because
front.
it's not going to... Okay, you want to give me a yellow? Give me a yellow for that. Oh, it's NASCAR heat. There we go. The most boring crash replay ever. I said, screw it, I don't want to pit, and I actually gained 10 positions. So, coming up to 2 laps to go. Can I just hold this position? Maybe not get bad wheel spin here on this restart, make up some places. I've got to hold that bottom lane, it looks like, because otherwise Clint Boyer or somebody else is going to come underneath and absolutely run me off the road. So
Nice
here we
work,
go.
man. Gotta get to the bottom.
Green's out.
Car up top.
Not a bad restart.
Car at your door. Up
I've
top,
had
at
worse
your door.
today. And passed Javi Labonte into 30th.
Right side's clear.
And Trevor Bain
Watch your
very
inside.
slow there. Slowing
One
up
up
Regan
top.
Smith. Got to keep the Tenders car behind me.
Clear left.
Also got to keep
First is
Carl
leading by
Edwards
3
behind.
seconds.
Oh boy.
We can do this. Gotta keep focused.
Okay, long race here. Long race.
Clear
We're
up
about to
high.
finish up here. And keep Carl behind
Final
me.
lap.
White
Give me one
flag
more
is
good
out.
one.
There's a wreck behind. Wrecking behind.
Low side's clear.
There was a wreck off of turn 4.
Coming on the high side. Car
It was
outside
not a
you.
yellow because the white flag had already been triggered.
Car inside.
And now I'm really in
Car
trouble.
closing on your
Oh, I'm
outside.
really in trouble.
Check your outside.
I'm around on the
Outside.
back straightaway.
Clear on the left.
And a wall glitch for good measure. Why not? Jamie McMurray is out of the race.
Checkered
I'm
flag.
racing McFlurry here. And he got a better... See, he remembered how to downshift. I think he's coming in the pits, though. So I might be able to pass him. I don't know what he's doing.
Looking low.
I don't know what
You're
he's
on the
doing.
inside.
Oh no, David Reagan's coming up,
Car up top, two
behind,
back.
so that may be
Car up
41st,
top.
but
Just things would have gone our way.
that was
Get a lot better result.
terrible. So the horrible string of NASCAR 15 continues with a 40th place finish. Reagan, Smith, and McDowell were the 3 cars involved in that final lap altercation. The winner was Brad Keselowski, as you saw. Kenseth was 2nd, Gordon was 3rd. Thank you guys so much for watching this very long video. If you made it to the end, comment down below. Ricky Bobby is purple. And that will let me know if you made it to the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been David Land on YouTube, and we'll see you in the next video.